said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off-play action on first down. Buying some time. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hits him in stride at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee! Used the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He noticed.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Gibson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the 2nd half. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. There was to throw on first down off the play fake. It's on target and complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch on the left. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown ball. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll keep it himself. Across the 25. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a... Off the play fake on first down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense changing the play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll run play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. Just have to make that catch. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Keeps it and gets past the chains. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Trying play action. Guard in the backfield. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the option. Quick toss. He's going for the goal line. Touch! They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll take another shot here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. He'll pull it on the read. This time he doesn't get... Final. Defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown Volunteers! And the pummeling has started. And that might be a down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here.
They open the conference championship game with a pass. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Now it's second down here.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 45.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Gibson. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And the Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. He gets the first and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And it drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Vols. This offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Matthews. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Makes the catch downfield. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Brazell. Touchdown, Tennessee. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw in the first play of the final quarter in this championship game. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
That's reeled in. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. And it's a bunch formation. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this aggressive.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out. Well, The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They get to the line here in the no huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Past the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the 1st down himself. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. 1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the... Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Past the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team.
Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no... In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Extending the play now. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the...
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but...
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut there. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Trying to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Crosses the 10-yard line. Who's in the clear? All the way to the end zone. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. They were not. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Breaking tackles. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Vols. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that will give them... Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football.
It's a quick grab. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown.
First down, we're going to throw the ball.
Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete.
Couldn't quite connect there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Lets it go quickly.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Play action here on first down.
With the catch, it's Davis.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Some hard running there through a tackle.
And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down.
Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
On first down, it's play action. He's going to pull it down and run. Powers through.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Throwing off play action. He's got it right near the end zone.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Very near the end of the 3rd quarter here. Looks like time for just one more play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for his back. This time, a completion.
You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter.
They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
And the Vols will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
He's got it near the end zone.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds some fresh air. Keeps it himself and gets to first. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I mean, let's...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Off play action. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try. Oh, he's got some space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Man down on the